Went to a karaoke bar last night that didn't play any 70s music. At first I was afraid. Oh, I was petrified.
He said, there's a terrible smell in our house. I said, is there? He said, aye, the wife keeps cats. I said, well, have you tried opening the window? He said, what, and let all my pigeons out?
Doctor said, Mr. Johnson, where have you been so long? He said, I get sick and tired of coming here. You guys doing all these tests on me and everything. Doctor says, Mr. Johnson, we don't have to do that anymore. Medical advances is, we've got a computer now that will tell you exactly what's wrong with you, diagnose your case, boom, just like that. All you have to do is give us a urine specimen, report into the computer, it will tell you exactly what's wrong with you. Guy says, get that shit out of here. How's the machine going to tell you what's wrong with me? Guy says, give me a urine specimen. Guy filled the cup, reported it into the computer, went through, print out on the... Doctor says here, Mr. Johnson, you have tennis elbow. I goes, get this shit out of here, tennis elbow. He says, I'm telling you, that's what you have. Now you go home, and you come back and see me in 3 weeks, bring me another urine specimen. So the guy decided he's going to fuck the doctor up, right? So he gets a urine specimen, he pisses in the cup. So he lets his wife piss in the cup. As his teenage daughter, she pisses in the cup. He goes out in the garage, gets some oil off the floor, puts it in the cup, and he jerks off in the cup. So he takes the cup back, gives it to the doctor, he pours it in the computer. Takes about 5 minutes this time. Printer. God damn, Mr. Johnson. Says your wife is pregnant. Your daughter is fucking everybody in town. That Volvo needs a tune-up. And if you don't stop jerking off, you're never gonna get rid of that tennis elbow.
We had a tramp come to our house the other day, a tramp. They wait for me to come home, you know. He knocked on the door. I said, what do you want? He said, a piece of cake. I said, you're a cheeky tramp, aren't you? Ask him for a piece of cake. He said, it's my birthday. I said, wouldn't you like some cold rice pudding instead? He said, I would. I said, well, come back tomorrow, because it's still hot, you
know? I think the worst time to have a heart attack is during a game of charades. Especially if your teammates are bad guessers.
I was in a bar last night. There was a very hefty woman. She had a sweatshirt and said, guess. I said, thyroid problem.
You know what they're like in Liverpool for football? Fanatics. So this Everton supporter is walking up Scotland Road and he takes this dreadful pain in the stomach and he dashes into the doctor's and there's 2 doors. It said male patients, female patients. So he walks into the one marked male patients and there's 2 more doors. And it said panel patients, ped patients. Well, he's not on the panel, so he's into the one marked ped patients. And there's 2 more doors. Everton supporters, Liverpool supporters. And he walks into the one marked Everton supporters and found himself out in the Scottish Road again. That's the way I tell him, isn't it?
2 women in maternity hospital. One was very posh, and the other one was normal. This posh woman said, when I had my first child, my husband bought me a block of flats. This woman said, very nice, very nice. She said, I had my second child, my husband bought me a yacht. This woman said, very nice, very nice. She said, when you had your first child, did your husband buy you anything? She said, well, actually, he bought me some elocution lessons. She said, they obviously haven't worked. She said, well, actually, they have, because I used to say piss off, but now I say very nice.
Did you see The Exorcist? Yeah. See, the movie would have been over for me. If I'd have been in the movie, it would have been over if I'd have walked in the house and heard, that would have been it. Wouldn't have had to go no further. Right, with all the extras, no. Brothers exercise the devil every day, though, with 2 words, be cool. Try Because the movie would have been over, right, if it had been a black man in the movie, because you don't be vomiting on no brother's clothes. Right, the brother walking in, what is this smell? What's wrong? Why don't the girl wash up? What's wrong with you, girl? Say, what the hell's wrong with you? What put you down in my suit, chump? Possess nothing. I whoop her in the devil's. Messed up their clothes and put the cross back on the wall. Messing around. I know some dudes will whoop the devil, take his money.
I mean, that's all you got is a horn and tail? I don't want to see you around here no more, chump.